Okay. Ludmila, by the way, when is Maria's birthday?
March.
In March? Next March. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. No worries. We plan to go on our reading cafe for a long, long time. So hope when she is 18, she will be able to join us. But if we read some books that are okay for 17, 16, 17, 18, you'll also learn it from my announcements. So but Marie can watch our live stream, by the way. Of course, we can't forbid it, we can't control it, so no worries about it.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, Ludmila, where are you from Russia exactly? What city?
Surgut.
Ludmila, where are
Surgut.
you from? I mean, Russia, but what city?
From Surgut. Do you
Mm-hmm.
hear me?
Yes, we hear pretty well. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
But now we live in Bulgaria.
I see, I see. That's really great. How's the weather there?
It's quite warm, about 20 grads.
Mm, so
20 grads.
really, okay, what language do you speak there?
Bulgarian, we speak.
Bulgarian, okay.
Yes.
Are you fluent in speaking Bulgarian already?
Yes, I think yes. I am working with Bulgarian people, calling to my clients, to our clients. So and they understand me, and I understand them.
Mhm. I see. Is it really different from Russian language?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So
It-
it's
It's Slavic,
quite
but not
different.
that, totally like that. I see.
Yes.
I see. I see. Hmm. Okay, okay. So some more participants arrived. Jade, hello, Jade. It's a pleasure to see you. Mhm.
I'm so excited.
Okay, and Victor from Mexico. We can't have a reading about Mexico without a participant from
Yeah.
Mexico.
Good morning from my side.
Okay, okay. So,
Victor.
as for today we are going to dive even more into genre of the story and read some pages and have different activities, kind of listening comprehension, and after that we are going to have a discussion section about foods of love. Okay, so let's start our class, and I would like to, I would like you to learn more about the meaning of the title of the story. But before we start, I would like to ask Victor, what does it mean, like water for chocolate? And is if this phrase constantly used in your language and your culture? No, not
Okay,
no
that's
idea.
no, that's funny. This expression people use what to say double meaning. It's
Double meaning,
for
it's
us.
double meaning.
Yeah, for us it has like a sexual connotation. It's when
Mhm.
someone is like horny. People say,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm like
Mhm.
water chocolate." Yeah, that's
Okay.
how
Mhm.
I can understand this expression. Although I'm not exactly if that's the same for the book,
Mhm.
because to be honest, I never read the book before. It's my first time reading this book.
Mhm. Okay. So let's find out the truth about this title and the meaning of this saying. Okay, let me share the screen. By the way, while listening, please focus on explanation because after that we are going to have some activities as always.
what does like water for chocolate mean? Have you ever heard the phrase, como agua para chocolate? It is a beautiful expression that carries a lot of meaning in Mexican culture. When you travel through Mexico, this phrase pops up often, and understanding it can enrich your experience. So, what does it really mean? The literal translation of como agua para chocolate is like water for chocolate. In Mexico, hot chocolate is traditionally made with boiling water. This water is essential for melting the chocolate, creating a rich and delicious drink. The boiling water symbolizes intense heat and passion. When someone says, est como agua para chocolate, they are expressing that they are boiling mad or feeling very strong emotions. It captures the idea of being at a boiling point, much like the water used to prepare hot chocolate. This metaphor is a vivid way to convey feelings of anger or passion. The phrase gained international fame through Laura Esquivel's novel, Like Water for Chocolate. This story beautifully intertwines themes of love, family, and revolution during the Mexican Revolution. The title reflects the emotional turmoil that characters face throughout the narrative. In the context of Mexican literature and poetry, this phrase stands out as a symbol of how food and emotions are connected. The novel uses recipes as a way to express feelings, showing how cooking can be an act of love and a way to communicate. As you travel in Mexico, recognizing this phrase can help you appreciate the cultural nuances around food and emotions. It reminds us that everyday expressions often carry deeper meanings tied to history and tradition. So next time you hear como agua para chocolate, remember it is not just about food. It is about passion, emotion, and the rich cultural heritage of Mexico. Understanding this phrase can make your journey through Mexico even more meaningful.
And that is all. So, Victor, is that very close to things you explained to us?
Yeah, well, I think the AI explained better than me. Although, like I said, as a Mexican, I think we understand this expression more in a sexual connotation, like I said, because most of the time when I'm listening to this, it's like people say when they feel uh, like the AI said, a strong emotion. So it's common use this expression when people wanna have sex with another. Or it's common use this expression. Yeah, I'm feeling like agua para chocolate.
We got it. Okay. So we've already read kind of 5 pages of the story. Tatiana, I have a question to you. Do you think this title is a good idea for the story?
Yes, I completely agree because it's like not only about and open the meaning of the story, but the life of Mexico people, and it really fits the book. I completely agree.
Okay, okay. I would like to offer you some activities to listening. Okay, let me share the screen. Yeah, we have already watched. Okay. Okay, there are some tasks for us to check our new knowledge about this phrase. Okay, if you know the answer.
Letter C.
C. They also add anger. I don't think it's about anger, or perhaps strong emotion. No, not anger. Yeah.
Anger doesn't make sense.
Okay, okay, but still, okay. Roselba, do you agree about this point? Victor thinks it's C. Okay, please switch on your microphones because Rosalba, I don't hear you. Okay.
Yes, I agree with the letter C because I think the idea that like water for chocolate says that means that burning with passion. So burning with passion means also expressing strong emotions, especially anger or passion. So for me, letter C is good.
Okay. Perfect. That's correct. Okay. Next point.
Letter D.
Okay, Rita, do you agree with D?
Yeah, I think that the last box is the correct one. It's essential for melting the chocolate and creating the drink. Yeah.
Okay, let's check. Correct. Perfect.
I think B.
Intense anger. Yeah. So in this video, yes, I know. According to Victor, it's more about passion, love, and positive emotions. Yeah, but according to this video, okay, it's definitely not discussing a cooking lesson. That's correct. Of course, when we do some activities of such kind of reading activities or listening comprehension, we should choose the answer which is based on what we learned from this or that text. Yeah, not from our own experience, but from the task, of course. Okay.
The last one.
Yeah, dirty.
Yeah, it compares a person's emotions to boiling water using making hot chocolate. Yeah.
Okay, Ludmila, any objections? Do you agree?
But
Sorry,
letter,
I read.
Ludmila, I'm sorry, guys, Ludmila.
Letter D, the last one.
I'm
It
sorry.
compares
I'm
the
sorry.
person emotion to boiling water.
Okay, Ludmila, please go on. You started to talk, Ludmila.
Thank you. Sorry, I read quite.
Okay. No answer yet. I always say yet because as soon as you dive into reading format of the meeting, you handle things. Okay. So, Ludmila, by the way, and the newcomers, have you downloaded the story? There is a link to the story. Have you downloaded it? Not yet?
No.
Okay. After this activity, I will send a link, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so D. That's correct. Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It combines.
A. It's A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's correct. Perfect.
C. Tita is looking into a way to communicate emotion. C.
Rita?
Yes,
C?
letter C.
I think that letter C is the correct answer, yeah.
Yeah, we learned it from the first pages, yeah. Okay, that's correct.
Letter A. It shows that preparing food can express love and emotion.
Any objections, Tatiana? Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Perfect.
I think it's D.
Letter D.
Yeah, letter D.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well done. Yeah, not only good listeners, not only good readers, but also good listeners. Okay. Okay, I guess after doing these activities, we will remember this phrase. Yeah, but keep in mind the things that Victor explained us. Okay. Okay, now it's time to go on reading the story. So we're reading from pages 11 up to the end of this chapter. Okay, as for narrator, Ludmila, will you please read as for narrator? Okay, no color for you. Rita, you'll read
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. From Tita.
Rita, for mama, okay? Your words are brown, okay?
You have to scroll the
Yes, your words will be brown. Okay. Jade, will you please read for Tita?
Okay, yes,
Pink.
yes.
Your words are pink.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Ludmila, will you please start?
I don't understand what
Okay. You read as a narrator. Слова автора, Людмила.
Oh, really? So
Okay.
much?
Okay. Okay. No, and one more clue is that no color for you. Your words are not colored, without color. Okay. Okay, please read.
Tita knew perfectly well that all these questions would have to be, I don't know this word, buried.
Buried. Buried.
Buried forever in the archive of questions that have no answers. In the De la Garza family, one obeyed immediately, ignoring Tita completely. A very angry Mama Elena left the kitchen, and for the next week she didn't speak a single word to her. What passed for communication between them resumed when Mama Elena, who was inspecting the clothes each of the women had been seven, discovered that Tita's creation, which was the most perfect, hadn't been bested before it was saved.
Okay, Rita, please unmute. Unmute.
Congratulations, she said.
And
Your
now she said
citizen.
is for Ludmila.
She
Oh,
said,
sorry.
Okay. Rita?
Can I go?
Yes, you go on.
Yeah. Okay. Congratulations, she said. Your stitches are perfect, but you don't baste it, did you?
Jade, wakey, wakey.
Okay, no, no.
answered Tita, astonished that the sentence of silence had been revoked.
Silence. Okay. Okay, Rita.
Then go and repeat it out, baste it, and sew it again, and then come and show it to me. And remember that the lazy man and the stingy man end up walking the road twice.
But that's if a person makes a mistake. And you yourself said a moment ago that my sewing was.
Are you starting up with your rebelliousness again? It's enough that you have the audacity to break the rules in your sewing.
I see
I'm
the generation
sorry.
conflict here.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mommy. I won't ever do it again.
Okay, Ludmila, please have a rest. Okay, Victor, will you please read as a narrator? Please unmute. Okay.
With that, Tita succeeded in claiming Mama Lena's anger. For once she had been very careful. She had called her Mammy in the correct tone of voice. Mama Lena felt that the word Mama had a disrespectful sound to it. And so, from the time they were titled, she had ordered her daughters use the word Mammy when speaking to her. The only one who resisted, the only one who said the word without the proper difference was Tita, which had earned her plenty of slaps. But how perfectly she had said it is a time. Mama Elena took comfort in the hope that she had finally managed to subdue her youngest daughter.
Victor, please have a rest. Thank you. Rezelba, will you please read?
Okay. Unfortunately, her hope was short-lived, for the very next day Pedro Mosca appeared at the house, his esteemed father at his side, to ask for Tita's hand in marriage. His arrival caused a huge uproar, as his visit was completely unexpected. Several days earlier, Tita had sent Pedro a message by Nacho's brother, asking him to abandon his suit. The brother swore he had delivered the message to Pedro, and yet they were in the house. Mama Helena received them in the living room. She was extremely polite and explained why it was impossible for Tita to marry.
Okay, thank you
But
very much,
if
Rezelba.
you really
Rezelba, thank you very much. Okay, those who participated in our previous meeting, can you please remind us why Tita wasn't able to marry her sweetheart? Who remembers it? Who can explain? And let's other participant to dive in.
Because Tita was the last of the daughters of Mama Elena, and she was destined to have care of her during the last days of Mama Elena's life. Okay, and so she was destined to be the sort of caregiver. Yeah.
Very good.
I think this is a Mexican tradition.
Exactly.
That the youngest girl can't marry or because he has to take care of parents.
And who, I just wonder, who will take care of her when she is old?
Yeah, this
That's
is a very
the issue.
big question mark. It's a very, very mysterious point.
Yeah, and at our previous class we discussed these traditions, yeah, and how modern Mexican children go out of this situation. Yeah, it was really great. Okay, okay. Claudia has joined us. Hello, hello, Claudia.
Hello,
Bazit and Kazuka, the team has gathered. Yvonne, wakey, wakey. We now 6 a.m.
Hello. I'm sorry, I took a nap.
Okay, okay. Thank you for coming. Okay,
Thank you.
Tita and Jade, please have a rest. Okay, Tatiana, will you please go on reading as a narrator? Okay, Tatiana is a narrator. Okay, Kazuko, will you please? Okay, okay, Brown. Okay, Rita will stay as for Mama Elena. Okay, for a while because not many words. And then we'll appoint others. Okay, Tatiana. Okay. No. Rita is reading.
Yeah.
Words of.
But if you really want Pedro to get married, allow me to suggest my daughter Rosaura, who is just 2 years older than Tita. She's 100% available and ready for marriage.
Okay. Tatiana, please.
At that, Chencha almost dropped right onto Mama Elena's tray containing coffee and cookies, which she had carried into the living room to offer Don Pascual and his son. Excusing herself, she rushed back to the kitchen, where Tita, Rosaura, and Gertrudis were waiting for her to fill them in on every detail about what was going on in the living room. She burst headlong into the room, and they all immediately stopped what they were doing so as not to miss a word she said. They were to
Go on.
They were together in the kitchen making Christmas rolls. As the name implies, these rolls are usually prepared around Christmas, but today they were being prepared in honor of Tita's birthday. She would soon be 16 years old, and she wanted to celebrate with one of her favorite dishes.
Tatiana, thank you very much. Please have a rest. Okay. So these are the words of change, I guess. Okay. Okay, let me read it on my own and then I will go on. Isn't that something? Your ma talks about being ready for marriage, like she was dishing up a plate of enchiladas. Okay, Victor, help me. Did I?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Okay, what are enchiladas?
It's a dish. It's like a taco, but it has above like a little mix of chilies. It's like people call like a mole. Yeah. No, wait. I'm confused right now because there's another chilaquiles and enchiladas.
Avocado.
No, I'm right.
No. Avocado with tomato.
Okay, Victor, you should be called today Mama Elena because you are mixing enchiladas with chilaquiles.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Yvonne, I think you can explain better because I'm confused right now.
Enchilada is when you put the tortilla, it's a fried tortilla, and then you're going to put on top a sauce, and then you can put cheese.
Yeah, the tortilla is like means how can I do when I taste these pancakes? Omelette. An omelette? An omelette?
No.
But it's not flour. It's corn made.
Yeah,
the shape is like that, but it is corn made.
Yeah.
Okay. Other rest
So,
is
Mama
the
Elena,
things
Victor,
clear?
do not mix enchiladas with chilaquiles.
Oh, goodness. Okay, now you know. I'll know. Even
Yeah,
Mexicans.
probably it is better to show some images after our reading. We can see some images about enchiladas and another plate on tacos. What is the difference?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
now we can understand why Mama Elena mixed or tried to change one girl for the other. Yeah.
So it sounds like not that serious for Mama Elena, yeah, but for girls it's kind of a disaster. Okay, so and the worst thing is they're completely different. You can't just switch tacos and enchiladas like that.
Yeah,
Nor
it's
chilaquiles
completely
and
different.
enchiladas.
Yeah, this is the comparison that the maid is doing because they are the daughters are so different between each other. Yeah, and then she said, "Oh, it's different compared hot dog with a hamburger, something like that." Totally different.
Okay. Okay, and we have Bazit with us. Hello, Bazit.
Hello, thank you,
Hello.
Victoria.
Hello. Will you please read some extras for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Should I start from Chencha?
Chencha, yeah.
Okay. Chencha kept up this kind of running commentary as she told the others, in her own way, of course, about the scene she had just witnessed. Tita knew Chencha sometimes exaggerated and distorted things, so she held her aching heart in check. She would not accept what she had just heard. Feigning calm, she continued cutting the rolls for her sister and Nacha to fill. It is best to use homemade rolls. Hard rolls can easily be obtained from a bakery, but they should be small. The larger ones are unsuited for this recipe. After filling the rolls, bake for 10 minutes and serve hot. For best results, leave the rolls out overnight, wrapped in a cloth so that grease from the sausages soak into the bread. When Tita was finishing wrapping the next day's rolls, Mama Elena came into the kitchen and informed them that she had agreed to Pedro's marriage to Rosaura.
Thank you very much, Bazit. Your reading and your voice hasn't changed at all. A BBC speaker, as always. Really good results. Okay. Thank you very much, Bazit.
Thank you for the compliments.
Kazuko, will you please read a bit as a narrator? From when, Tita?
Yeah, thank you. When Tita was finishing wrapping the next day's rolls, Mama Elena came into the kitchen and informed them that she had agreed to Pedro's marriage to Rosaura. Hearing Chencha's story confirmed, Tita felt her body fill with a wintry chill. In one sharp, quick blast, she was cold and dry. Her cheeks burned and turned red as apples beside her. That overpowering chilly lasted a long time, and she could find no respite, not even when nature told her what she had overheard as she escorted Don Pascal Muzuquis and his son to the Lantry's gate. Nature rode them walking as quietly as she could in order to hear the conversation between father and the son. Don Pascual and Pedro were walking slowly, speaking in low, controlled, angry voices. Thank you.
Okay, Victor, please read for Don Pascual, okay? Your words are purple, yeah, okay? And Yvonne, will you please read for Pedro? Your words are blue, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Victor? Okay. Why did you...
Why did you do that, Pedro? It will look ridiculous. You're agreeing to marry Rosa. What happened to the eternal love you swore to Tita? Aren't you going to keep that vow?
Of course I'll keep it. When you're told there's no way you can marry the woman you love, and your only hope of being near her is to marry her sister, wouldn't you do the same?
Claudia, please read for narrator.
Nacha didn't manage to hear the answer. Pulk, the ranch dog, went running by, barking at a rabbit he mistook for a cat.
So you intend to marry without love?
No, Papa. I am going to marry with a great love for Tita that will never die.
Their voices grew less and less audible, running out by the crackling of dried leaves beneath their feet. How strange that Nasha, who was quite hard of hearing by that time, should have claimed to have heard his conversation. Still, Tita thanks Nasha for telling her, but that did not alter the icy feeling she began to have for Petro. It is said that the deaf can't hear but can understand. Perhaps Nacha only heard what everyone else was afraid to say. Tita could not yet get to sleep that night. She could not find the words for what she was feeling. How unfortunate that black holes in space had not yet been discovered. For them, she might have understood the black hole in the center of her chest, infinitive coldness flowing through it.
Okay, thank you very much. Людмила, will you please read for us?
Okay. Whenever she closed her eyes, she saw skins from last Christmas, the first time Pedro and his family had been invited to dinner. The skins grew more and more vivid.
Okay.
Vivid, and the cold within her grew sharper. Despite the time that had passed since the evening, she remembered it perfectly. The sounds, the smells, the way her new dress had graced the freshly waxed floor. The look Pedro gave her, that look. She had been walking to the table carrying a tray of egg yolk candies when she first felt his hot gaze burning her skin. She turned her head and her eyes met Pedro's. It was then she understood how Duff feels.
Donut, do you know, Ludmila? Donut, do you know?
Do know?
No, donut. Do you know this word?
No, I don't know.
Donut. Ponчик. Dough.
Ah,
Yeah, it's the very same word.
oh, really? How
Okay.
how do?
Yeah, that's very dough. Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh-huh.
Okay.
Dough feels when it is
Lunch.
plugged into boiling oil.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much, Ludmila. Okay, guys. Together with Ludmila, we managed to guess the meaning of the dough. What is dough? Who can explain? Dough is something. Okay, do you know?
It's this
Yvonne,
Made by
Yvonne,
flour
Yvonne,
and water.
Yvonne.
it's the mixture uh, to prepare the donut in this case, no,
In the
because it's before being a donut. So how this mixture feels before being thrown into this boiling oil, because donuts are made into boiling oil.
Mhm. In Russian culture, there are even pies which are cooked or fried in the boiling oil. So we all saw when it is a donut or a pie or whatever made of dough. Yeah, it's a special mixture used for making pies, for example. Yeah, or donuts. Yeah. So you can imagine what the dough feels. How do
Mhm.
you like this word, feel? Mm-hmm. When it is sent, yeah, sent into the boiling oil. Mm-hmm. Okay, Ludmila, please have a rest. Rosalba, can you please go on reading?
Okay. The heat that invaded her body was so real she was afraid she would start to bubble. Her face, her stomach, her heart, her breast, like butter. And unable to endure his gaze, she lowered her eyes and hastily crossed the room to where Gertrudis was pedaling the piano, playing a waltz called The Eyes of Youth. She set her tray on a little table in the middle of the room, picked up a glass of Neue liquor that was in front of her, hardly aware of what she was doing, and sat down next to Pasquita Lobo, the Lagazza's neighbor. But even the distance between herself and Pedro was not enough. She felt her blood pulsing, shivering her veins. A deep flush suffused her face, and no matter how she tried, she could not find a place for her eyes to rest. Pasquita saw that something was bothering her, and with a look of great concern, she asked, "That
Just a
liquor
second,
is..."
Rosalba. Just a second. We have some words. Okay. As for Paquita, Endang. Hello, Endang. Hello.
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 Sorry,
Okay.
I'm late
No worries, no
because
worries.
my yeah, my laptop getting trouble last night. Oh my God.
Finally, you are with us. And Dank, please read for Paquita. Your words are green.
Okay.
And
This
as for Tita, Jade, please read for Tita, okay?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
And Dank.
that that liquor is pretty strong. It is not it?
Pardon me.
You look a little woozy, Tita. Are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You are old enough to have a little drink on a special occasion. But tell me, you little devil, did your mama say it was okay? I can see you are excited, you are shocking, and I'm sorry, but I must say, you had better not have any more. You would, you wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself.
Just a second, guys. What does it mean, woozy?
Woozy,
Okay,
little
what does
woozy.
it mean? Who knows this word?
Oh,
We can't,
Would it
perhaps we
be
don't know, but
tipsy?
we can guess from the context, yeah? Just have a
Oh.
look here. What Tita felt, yeah? She felt a bit hot, yeah? Her face started to flush and her stomach and so on, just because they had a kind of eye-to-eye contact with Pedro, and she felt something of that kind. And what kind of woozy, maybe, may she felt? So what does it mean?
When you feel
Drunk, maybe.
dizzy, a bit dizzy,
When you drink
Yeah,
a lot.
Tipsy.
Too much. Drink
drunk.
too much.
Yeah.
That's a good
Drunk.
word. We will remember it. Yeah, woozy.
Yeah.
Woozy.
Tipsy.
Okay. Okay, Rita, will you please read for narrator?
Yeah. That was the last straw. To have Paquita Lobo think she was drunk. She couldn't allow the tiniest suspicion to remain in Paquita's mind, or she might tell her mother. Tita's fear of her mother was enough to make her forget Pedro for a moment, and she applied herself to convincing Paquita any way she could that she was thinking clearly, that her mind was alert. She chatted with her, she gossiped, she made small talk. She even told her that the recipe for this Noyo liquor, which was supposed to have had such an effect on her. The liquor is made by soaking 4 ounces of peaches and a half pound of apricots in water for 24 hours to loosen the skin. Next, they are peeled, crushed, and sipped in hot water for 15 days. Then the liquor is distilled. After 2.5 pounds of sugar have been completely dissolved in the water, 4 ounces of orange flower water are added, and the mixture is stirred and strained. And so there would be no lingering doubts about her mental and physical well-being, she reminded Paquita, as if it were just an aside that the water containers held 2.016 liters, no more and no less.
Rita, please have a rest. Thank you very much. Yvonne, so is Noya liquor quite often drink in Mexico? Have you ever heard about it? Noya liquor?
Never
Ever?
ever. No. I guess it's rompope. By the ingredients that it contains, I think it's rompope. It's still
Victor
here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Perhaps she's right. And Noyo could be a brand, but I never heard about it.
Because it contains egg yolks, and I was reading somewhere else. But yeah, I think it's rompope. Rompope, yes, and I think it will be really common at that time. But Noyo, no, maybe I will research. Whenever I was reading this part or the next ones, I was imagining rompope.
Okay, what is rompope?
Rompope, yeah. It's made of egg, and it's yellow, kind of yellow. It's common because it's supposed to be for ladies at that, especially at that time, and it's made by nuns, and this is how they get economical support. Yeah, it is. I think it is the same because it says almendras
So
melocotón.
it is an alcoholic drink, isn't it?
Ah, yes.
But it is sweet.
Yeah, but it's light. It's light. I will say we have more rompope, and it's still common than noyo, because it says in here it's coming from French language, the name. And maybe they were like from a high society, and this is when they were having really elegant drinks, maybe.
So you become drunk elegantly because of it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially for ladies.
We got it. Thank you, Yvonne, for your comments. Will you please read a bit?
Victoria, in Italy, we have a similar liquor, but made up with the amarena or black cherry. Black cherry with a lot of sugar and water. You have to leave it in the sun, usually on a balcony, so the sugar totally dissolved, and then you have the liquor that is really good, really tasty. It's very, very nice. And you can also eat the cherry, the black cherry, in a glass. You put the liquor and the little black cherry. Very nice, yeah.
It sounds
And
like
it is
a
alcoholic.
ladies'
It's
drink.
alcoholic. It's alcoholic, of course. It's alcoholic because when the sugar is totally dissolved, remain the alcohol in the bottle. And so yeah.
Well, here in Russia, also cherry liquor is quite popular, and it is made of with quite much sugar. So cherry drinks seem to be for ladies. They're sweet, they're light, so we become woozy elegantly.
Woozy elegantly, yeah. Okay.
Okay, we move on. Yvonne, will you please read for narrator, okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
From So, right?
So, and Paquita in Dunk, you're still Paquita, don't forget it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yvonne?
So when Mama Elena came over to ask Paquita if she was being properly entertained, she replied enthusiastically,
Oh, yes, perfectly. You have such a wonderful daughter. Such fascinating conversation.
Mama Elena sent Tita to the kitchen to get something for the guest. Pedro happened to be walking by at that moment and he offered his help. Tita rushed off to the kitchen without a word. His presence made her extremely uncomfortable. He followed her in, and she quickly sent him off with one of the trays of delicious snacks that had been waiting on the kitchen table. She would never forget the moment their hands accidentally touched as they both slowly bent down to pick up the same tray. That was when Pedro confessed his love.
Okay, who was reading for Pedro?
Actually, it was me.
Okay, now Victor, please read for
Victor.
Pedro. And Jade, you are still Tita.
Okay.
Okay.
Señorita Tita, I would like to take advantage of this opportunity to be alone with you to tell you that I'm deeply in love with you. I know this declaration is presumptuous, and that's quite sudden, but it's so hard to get near that I decided to tell you tonight. All I ask is that you tell me whether I can help to win your love.
Jade?
Am I audible? Okay. I don't know what to say. Give me time to think.
Oh, no, I can't. I need to answer now. And don't have to think about love. You either feel it or you don't. I am a man of a few words, but my words is my pledge. I swear that my love for you will last forever. What about you? Do you feel the same way about me?
Yes.
Okay, and Tatiana, can you please go on reading?
Yes, a thousand times from that night on she would love him forever, and now she had to give him up. It wasn't decent to desire your sister's future husband. She had to try to put him out of her mind somehow, so she could get to sleep. She started to eat the Christmas roll Natya had left out on her bureau, along with a glass of milk. This remedy had proven effective many times. Natya, with all her experience, knew that for Tita there was no pain that wouldn't disappear if she ate a delicious Christmas roll. But this time it didn't work. She felt no relief from the hollow sensation in her stomach, just the opposite, a wave of new nausea flowed over her. She realized that the hollow sensation wasn't hunger, but an icy feeling of grief. She had to get rid of that terrible sensation of cold.
Just a
First,
second. Okay, Tatiana, thank you. As for this word, nausea, when you feel
nausea.
giddy, nausea. We will meet this word from time to time as the opposite to something tasty. Yeah. Okay, this word is nausea. Okay, try it.
Nausea.
Nausea. A very weird word, but still. Tatiana, please have a rest. And Rosalba, please go on reading. From here, first she put Rosalba with us. From here, first she put on a wool robe.
Sorry.
Okay.
First, she put on a wool robe and a heavy cloak. The cold still gripped her. Then she put on felt slippers and another two shawls. No good. Finally, she went to her sewing box and pulled out the bedspread she had started the day Pedro first spoke of marriage. A bedspread like that, a crochet one, takes about a year to complete. Exactly the length of time Pedro and Tita had planned to wait before getting married. She decided to use the yarn, not to let it go to waste, and so she worked on the bedspread and wept furiously, weeping and working until dawn, and threw it over herself. It didn't help at all, not that night, nor many others, for as long as she lived, could she free herself from that cold.
Okay, so what does it mean? Crocheted one. Do you know this word? There is such a word in Russian too. What kind of a technique?
Crochet one. Crochet one is a type of works we can do to make covers to make something elegant to put on the bed on a furniture.
Yes, it's a kind of knitting, yeah, when we do with some special equipment,
Yeah.
Okay, so she was preparing this blanket for her wedding, yeah, for her marriage life, but now she has to finish it. But anyway, no blankets protected her from cold because she felt cold inside, yeah. There was a hole in her heart. She was all disappointed and frustrated. Yeah, we totally understand it. Okay, that is all for reading with reading for today. And before we pass over to discussion section, still I want to offer you some ideas. Firstly, I will watch a movie trailer. There are plenty of variations of adaptations of this book. There are different movies. There is a series. There is a belly based on this story. Plenty of things. So this book is really, really popular. So I want you to watch a movie trailer because it also gives us will give us some mindset for discussion section, and we will have some information before we start discussing things. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay. So you'll feel like water for chocolate. I guess the whole team will feel it today.
Ponle 2 cucharadas de nata. Suave, menéalo suave, que se mezcle bien. ¿Para quién estás cocinando estas torrejas?
Estas torrejas me están volviendo loco.
Pedro te ama, Tita. ¿Tú cómo sabes? Pues porque me he dado cuenta cómo se la come a besos con la mirada.
¿Me concedes este baile?
Vinieron a pedir la mano de Tita. Y sí, habrá boda. Pero como les expliqué a ellos, hace tiempo que decidí que Tita se va a quedar a cuidarme en esta casa hasta que me muera. ¿Qué está diciendo, mami? Que Pedro Musqui se va a casar con Rosaura.
Sin tu cariño.
Yo sé que un día vamos a ser muy felices juntos.
Voy caminando.
Usted de verdad es mi mamá. Porque es extraño que siendo mi mamá me trate en el modo en el que me trata. Basta. Porque siempre busca hacerme daño. ¿Qué le hice yo para que...
¡Basta, Tita! ¡Cállate!
Pedro no es solo tuyo, Tita.
¡Basta! ¡Basta ya!
No dejes que tu familia te haga lo mismo que a mí. No dejes que nadie te diga a quién puedes amar.
Deja que
Provecho.
te busque. Y si te encuentro...
Tiene demasiada sal. Voy a tomar aire.
Olvida lo pasado. Ya no te acuerdes de
Ingrata.
Si quieres cambiar el mundo, tiene que empezar por algo, ¿no? Cambiar el mundo.
Ya no te acuerdes.
Espérate, me tienes que escuchar.
Ya te escuché y me dijiste puras mentiras.
Nunca te mentí.
Que me amabas, que te ibas a casar conmigo. Nada de eso fue verdad.
De aquí, la que
Tal vez algún día podamos estar juntos. Tal vez algún día podamos tener la vida que queremos.
Tal vez.
Okay, from this movie and from this book, we can learn that food made a great impact on the life of characters, but we understand that on our life too. And that's why while preparing this class, I decided to have a talk about foods of love or aphrodisiacs. But before we pass over, I want us to learn about different aphrodisiacs in different cultures. Okay, wait a second. Okay, there is a shot. Perhaps if you recognize your country, and if you know the answer, please let us know. There are different aphrodisiacs mentioned here. Avocado, chili, ginger, and garlic, red meat, steaks, chocolate, and many others. We'll try to fill the gaps using these words and then compare things with reality. Okay, if you know any answers, just let me know.
Maybe the first one can increase passion and romance. Food and love have always been connected. In many cultures, people believe that certain foods can increase passion and romance.
Okay, we know. Not from the book, not from the movie, but from real life too.
Okay, and special ingredients are called what is the aphrodisiac?
Yeah.
Aphrodisiac, yes.
Aphrodisiacs, yeah.
Yeah.
From all over the world. Number 3.
Okay.
Maybe in Russia, oysters and sea urchin are traditional symbols.
Perhaps. Okay. Perhaps.
Maybe the Russian can help.
Urchins. Sea urchins. It's the first time. Okay, Ludmila, do you think oysters and sea urchins are aphrodisiacs in Russia?
Maybe chocolate.
Maybe
Yeah.
chocolate.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's try put it here.
But what about luxury? Is it luxury for you? Because I think it's common everywhere, no? Chocolate will be aphrodisiac everywhere.
It's common everywhere in Mexico.
Yeah.
Together they make a perfect romantic treat. Number 5.
Okay.
They make a perfect romantic treat.
They create a feeling of passion.
Okay.
And there's in caviar.
And number 4, guys, have a look at the grammar.
In Thailand, chili, ginger, and garlic.
Chili, chili, ginger, and garlic.
Really?
Thailand.
We heard about ginger. And as for garlic, well, as for garlic, we should think twice before eating it before the date.
Yeah. I think it will break the romance.
Yeah, it will kill the romance.
Yeah.
Create
in number 4, it has to be something plural because it says chocolate are. So that's why I suggested oysters and maybe.
Perhaps.
No, hold on. Honey and
this
caviar.
is honey and caviar.
Honey and caviar.
Honey and caviar.
Honey and caviar.
Yeah,
it's luxury.
Okay. Ludmila, what do you think about
expensive.
honey and caviar?
I don't know what is it, caviar.
The eggs of fish. Okay.
Number 7, create a feeling of passion. No. A perfect room. Yes.
In Japan, Kazakhstan. What's aphrodisiacs?
Oysters and sea urchin are written.
Perhaps.
In Indonesia.
In Indonesia, avocado. Avocado.
Maybe avocado.
Endang, do you agree?
Avocado in Indonesia. I don't know. Natural. Oh, yeah. Avocado, this is good for, but not mineral in Indonesia, avocado. This is protein, maybe.
Avocado goes in number 10 because it says avocado has a long history as a love food. The Aztecs call it aguacatl. In Spanish, it's aguacate, I'm sorry, which means testicle because of its shape. So avocado goes in 10.
Okay. Claudia, do you agree? Claudia, about avocado.
Chocolate.
In Chile, it is chocolate.
Chili, not chili. Maybe in Indonesia is.
But it's avocado.
A special herb. A special herb.
I agree, Yvonne. I agree because the description there.
Strong proof.
Please, aguacate.
Strong proof. What is that strong proof?
Okay.
Indonesia.
Where is our pet? We would ask you about
Special.
Chocolate.
This one, what is that?
Chocolate is number 12, finally in
Special
Mexico.
string.
Chocolate
Okay, chocolate. Where is the chocolate?
is number
Okay.
12.
In Argentina, red meat, a
Yeah, red
special
meat.
steak.
Argentina, yeah.
Number 7, chocolate. Believed give strength and increase love. Chocolate is believed to give strength and increase love. It is chocolate, maybe. Number 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is believed to give strength and increase love. It is
Uh,
chocolate.
that-
Is
but
Valentine
that's
always
not
chocolate?
But that's not food.
Number 15, scientists don't have
and
a perfect romantic treat or a strong proof, sorry. Don't have a strong proof. Scientist, number 15.
A special herb called cat ali must be number 9.
Ndang, please tell us. What is Tongkat Ali?
Special herb.
Strong. In Indonesia, it is like spicy. Maybe this one.
What is, do you know this word? Tongkat Ali, Ndang.
Oh, tongkat Ali. Oh,
Yes.
this is like hip. Yeah, like hip, but this is strong. Yeah, it is. I know that. Tongkat Ali.
Number 16 are just in our minds. Number 16 are just in our minds.
Number 14, a perfect romantic. No, king of love foods. Number 14, the ancient Aztec believed. No,
And
chocolate.
perfect. Okay. If things are okay, we will submit. If no objections.
No.
Okay, let's check.
Totally agree.
Oh.
Okay, but only 2, but they're very close to meaning, have very close meanings.
2 answer.
Okay, let's read sentence by sentence, okay, for us to remember this information. Yeah. Okay, Ludmila, will you please start reading?
Food and love have always been connected. In many cultures, people believe that certain food can
increase passion.
Can increase passion and romance. These special ingredients are called aphrodisiacs.
Aphrodisiacs.
Aphrodisiac.
Let's discover some of the most famous love foods from all over the world.
Ludmila, please have a rest. Kazuka, please go on.
You're thinking?
In Russia?
In Russia, honey and caviar are traditional symbols of luxury and romance. Honey is sweet and nourishing, while caviar is rare and special. Together they make a perfect romantic treat.
Okay, thank you. And Dang, please go on.
And number
in
5.
In Thailand.
Oh, in Thailand, chili, ginger, and garlic are believed to warm the body, give energy, and
create a feeling. Yeah, create a feeling of passion.
Create a feeling of passion in Japan, and I couldn't.
Oysters and
Oysters
sea
and
urchin.
Oceans are rich in mineral and are often called natural aphrodisiac.
Okay, thank you. Claudia, please.
In Indonesia, a special herb called, I don't see.
Tongkat
Ali.
I cannot see the word, but it's called, and it's believed to give strength and increase love.
Yeah.
So little letters.
And okay, one more sentence, Claudia, okay, about Chile.
Yeah, in Chile, avocado has a long story as a love food. The Aztecs call it aguacatl, which means testicle, because of its shape.
Thank you, Claudia. Tatiana.
In Argentina, I don't see.
Okay.
What is it?
Red meat, especially steak.
Red meat, especially steak, is a symbol of passion and energy. Finally, in Mexico, chocolate is a king of love food. The ancient Aztec believed. Oh my God.
Okay, it had magical powers for Romans. Skip it and go on.
Scientists don't have a strong proof that most aphrodisiacs really work. Some may help a little, but many effects are just in our minds.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Oh, Victoria, in the past, many women, all women, or mothers, or grandmothers, sorry, are trying to teach us that the better way to conquer a man was by the stomach. And we had to be a good cooker. They teach us since we were girl, to do everything in the cooking. They said that the best way to conquer a man by the stomach first.
That's still working.
It's working. Yeah, in my case, worked.
So, not a hungry woman, man is a happy man, yeah? But I think it's not only men, about females also.
Yeah, but in another way, it's so weird because most Latin American women are thinking that it is better way to conquer a man. But in the way of gastronomy, in the food, in the restaurant, the main position of a chef role is by men, not women. The most famous chefs, international chefs are men.
So they know
women don't have enough space on this industry because they are so strong there.
Because they know what men really want. Who else?
Yeah, but I think it's only in a luxury restaurant. And most of them, I mean, normal restaurants, it's not the same thing. There are a lot of girls cooking. At least here in my area, I can see that.
But to be honest, a chef is not an easy work. Yeah, all day long you spend on your feet, and you have to cut a lot, and there is a great pressure on your back. So it's not that female work, in fact.
My brother is a cooker as a profession. And he always is saying that this space is a little strong and they have to be careful with some women that working with them. But in general, he had said that it is a little strong, the treatment between each other is a little rude. Is like rude. Yeah. Well, nobody.
Okay, so I have posted the questions to our discussion section. As always, you are free to choose only one question to comment. Okay? Okay, think over, have a look in the Zoom chat box. You may choose one. It's just a direction for your answer. You may talk whatever, yeah? About the book, about the movie, perhaps your impressions on the meeting, yeah, but perhaps, so the questions is just a direction for you to speak, of course. Ludmila, will you speak today or just a listener? It's okay, it's your first time with us.
Yes. No, yes, it's very hard for me because
Okay.
I'm just beginner and so many words I don't understand.
No worries. Well, I will send a link to the book. You may download it and read. If you decide to go on reading with us, we have this meeting twice a month. So next meeting is in 2 weeks. So you have enough time to think over if you want to continue reading with us, if you want to read the story and learn about all different things. We learn at our meeting, so you're welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Victoria, may I answer one of
Okay,
them?
sure.
But especially the second one, which food are considered aphrodisiacs in my country. I think, well, I never heard chocolate, to be honest, as a aphrodisiac, but I think seafood, it's one of the, well, what people call aphrodisiacs food. And I don't know why, but also, yeah, many people say that. Although scientific, I don't think there's a proof that there are real effects in us when we eat seafood, especially shrimp. And yeah, and I don't know why, to be honest, but people believe that when we eat, we are feel in some way, you know. So, yeah, but I
Can I
don't think so.
consider something else with Victor, Victoria? Can I add some opinion about Victor, what Victor said?
Of course.
Yeah, because he said that some food are considered particularly important for love and passion. Because I think that this kind of food, usually they are oyster or very expensive food, okay? And so usually, if you are a very rich person, you can buy this kind of food, and you can have also some other details in your life that are very expensive. And so your passion and your interest is much more high towards the other people, okay? And so consequently, this kind of food that the person who is very, very rich can buy adds something valuable to his personality. And consequently, they are considered very important for love and for passion. But I think that is very stupid and very silly, because no food has this kind of property and this kind of power, okay? Because to be honest, I think that that nothing is possible. Nothing is able to do things like that, because we should live not for eating, but we should eat for living, and not the opposite. Okay, and so consequently, all the things are a sort of story created by the minds of the men. Yeah, that's what I think.
Excuse me, Victoria.
Okay.
Excuse me, I want to answer the question number 3
Okay.
If you could cook a dish that makes someone feel love, what ingredients would you use? Why? Would you like to try a special aphrodisiac dish on a romantic date? Why or why not? Personally, if I could cook a dish that makes someone feel love, the ingredients I would like to use would be a lot of passion, a lot of love, care, and a lot of creativity. Because I'd like to create something special, a very special dish whose taste, whose flavor, and whose smell should truly touch the person and become something memorable.
Yeah.
About the second question, if I'd like to use aphrodisiac ingredients, dishes, I think that on a romantic date, there is no need of special aphrodisiac dish because what really matters for me is the right connection, the mutual attraction, and the feeling between two people. So there is no need of aphrodisiac ingredients.
Rosalba, thumbs up for Rosalba.
Aphrodisiac, yes, aphrodisiac ingredients have a psychological effect, but not a real effect.
Yeah.
This is
It's
my
around our
opinion.
minds. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up, Rose. Thumbs up for you. Totally agree with you, my dear friend.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But still, there are some foods suitable for a date, yeah, and there are some dishes suitable for everyday having meals, yeah. So we can't deny it. So for when we come to a date or we prepare a date, we want something special. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. For example, the wedding cake for the marriage day is a traditional dish, of course. But anyway, yeah, these are particular events, Victoria. Okay. But in the real life, I totally agree with Rosalba because the important are rely on the sentiments and not on the ingredients of special food. No.
Chemistry, atmosphere is really important. Is it matters, and we all agree with it. Yeah. So okay, thank you for your comments. Okay, Claudia, please. Claudia, unmute. We don't hear you.
Oh, hi.
No, haven't chosen yet.
No, but it's so interesting. Every question is so interesting.
Yeah, I know. I know.
She would like to answer all of the questions.
Okay, just pick one question from each point. Okay. Claudia, I will give you time, okay? Just make a decision. Tatiana. No,
I prefer to answer number 4. Many so-called aphrodisiacs, such as chocolate or oysters, are considered luxuries. Do you think their reputation is more about status and symbolism than actual effect? Why? First of all, they are really very, I say about my country, they are really luxuries. Although shrimps but I can order in the restaurant, in my restaurants, but oysters really very. And what about chocolate? Chocolate, we read about it. It's really very good for our mood and for this romantic atmosphere. That's why, and I also like it very much, and it helpful in any situation eating dark chocolate, but about dark chocolate. And they both considered, because situation with cacao bean in the world, and they now it's really very expensive to buy dark chocolate. That's why they considered really luxurious. Um, and about the status and symbolism effect. Maybe it's really like this, but when we have this romantic date, we certainly want to impress both sides, and we should, and we are live in such a world that we know about these aphrodisiacs, and I think it's maybe not so like symbolism. It's really have special effect on us, and especially when we go to the restaurant, this atmosphere and food, all is important.
Okay, thank you, Tatiana, for your response. Okay, Rita, please, your turn.
Yeah. So the last question in literature and film, for example, like Water for Chocolate, food is often linked to love and desire. Why do you think this metaphor is so universal? Yeah, because usually in the collective general imagination, we think that food is strictly linked to passion and to particular feelings. I remember, for example, a very nice, very important, very interesting film, Chocolat, or Chocolate, okay? It was an old film, a romantic drama starring Juliette Binoche and John Deep, where a woman opens a chocolate shop in a strict French village, okay? And so that was a mixture of different feelings, because it was a very interesting film, that one. I strongly recommend you to watch it if you can find it. Chocolat, a film of the set in 2000, yeah, many years ago. Well, Juliette Binoche, a splendid actress, she uses chocolate in order to explain, to build up, to feel different forms of love. Okay, and so she realized a very natural and important dream of hers, and so all the facts based on this chocolate. Okay, and so that was a very nice film. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, the most important character of this film was chocolate, of course. Yeah.
As for that story, Rita, the point is that before when I was thinking about taking this book, I read the book, but the book has a bit different impression, not like a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I highly
Yeah.
recommend you to read this story on your own, but to be very honest, the book is not that exciting as the movie. Of course, it happens often. But still,
Yeah.
it was interesting to learn about chocolate. They prepare things, yeah. But still, not all books are suitable for our meetings. Yeah, we want to learn about different countries and so on and so on. That's why I was thinking, and have chosen this one. But the movie
Yeah.
is really awesome. Totally agree.
Yeah, yeah. Even though, to be honest, I prefer read a book, okay, because I think that in the comparison between a film and a book is the winner, okay, because in the book you can feel a lot of different colors and nuances of what is happening. In the film, the things are different, okay. The films sometimes are really fantastic, very good soap opera. The book is a masterpiece, okay, but the film is another thing. Yeah.
They say, I'm sorry, Rosalba. They say that people who read books and people who watch movies are totally different people. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
Rosalba, please.
Yeah. No. I refer to the statement that food is connected with love. It is a universal metaphor because both love and food are essential human experiences. They are both, they satisfy both deep human needs.
They are essential, yeah.
For example, when we prepare something special, it is only way to say other people, I love you. I made it to make you feel good, to make you feel comfortable. And sometimes it happens to me. The food can have a memorable remind to us, because it can remind our family, our childhood, special moments spent together. And so love and food are strongly connected. And I know the reason for which the author wrote this splendid book about food.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Kazuka. Do you have
Yes, thank you. I choose number 1. So I think it's very effective in the food presentation. Much more because so when we feel hungry, so of course it depends on the cuisines and our feeling. I want to eat a steak or sweets. It depends on the feeling, but romantic feeling it's difficult. I don't know. It's effective to prepare for my lover, my favorite person. I'm not sure what should I prepare for them, for him, foods. But anyway, in Japan, it's interesting. There are many kinds of taste of chocolate, and the taste is when I eat chocolate, I never feel romantic feeling, but on the package, so it's appear because I think it's a strategy of the company, but the package, chocolate package, they wrote many things, and depend on the chocolate package, so focus on romantic love feeling like that. So that's why I think package or explanation is very effective. Focus on the love feeling rather than taste.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Of course, if you just sit alone and eat chocolate, you feel kind of pleasure in your mouth, yes. But in some specific situation, yeah, on a date, yeah. So we charged not from, yes, food helps, but it's not the main thing. Of course, chemistry between partners, yeah, pleasant atmosphere that matters, as Rosalba and Rita and the rest already told. Okay, and we move on to Indang. Your turn.
Okay, I choose number 2. Which food are considered aphrodisiac in your country? Do you people believe it in power? Okay, in common is tongkat ali, but it is for men, I think. And there are several aphrodisiac in my country, like goat meat. This is like satay, maybe barbecue, but it is satay. It called satay in my country, and it is like good for energy and for love as well. Many people say about it, and then egg with honey and spices like turmeric, ginger, and then what is that? Lemongrass, like this. Many some hate in my country, so it is make strong and strength and love, so romantic as well. It is just many people say and believe in this food make strong and love in my country. And oh, this one. Do you think food and love are connected in real life? Life? Yes, I think. For example, maybe like this: if woman or girl good cooking, maybe this is myth in my country. If good cooking, so sometimes men will fall in love because good and cooking, a woman good and cooking, and this is good and love as well. Actually, I don't believe it, but it is still exists in my country. That is, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now, Yvonne, your turn.
Oh, okay. I think nowadays many of these aphrodisiacs are marketing strategies because they are so expensive. But as for Mexican culture, kitchen and food have a how to say is excuse me. No, well, they played one of the most important roles in our culture. It is believed that food should be prepared with love. And there are many cultures, because we don't have only one in Mexico, but many inside Mexican cultures before getting married, you have to know how to cook. How to cook. Before getting married, there are many like proofs that you know how to cook, so you can, as Claudia was saying, have your husband happy and to conquer him by the stomach with the food that you prepared. Not where I live, but in some other still, like if we can call them like ancient cultures, but still exist in Mexico. When there is when the groom goes to ask for the hand of the girl, they have to test if they know how to cook or not in front of the mother-in-law and the future husband and so on. If she knows, it's accepted. If not, you have to wait. And we have a phrase in here: you don't even know how to cook and you want to marry. So yes, you have to know how to cook. Now, on the other hand, I think many of these aphrodisiacs, such as ginger, garlic, pepper, chocolate, meat, do work, but not because they have a special effect aphrodisiac, but because they have protein and they are energizers, right? So they give you energy. And I think it's more focused on men than in women, no? But I think it's more like because ginger gives you energy. Yes, of course. Same idea with pepper, no? As Mexican, chocolate gives you energy. So I think it's on that way, not exactly aphrodisiac, but gives you energy. And of course, marketing strategy.
Yvonne, can I tell you that many traditions of Mexico are very similar to those of southern Italy, because also in the southern Italy we have many traditions similar to yours. Okay, above all in the past days, in the old times, men they chose a girl based on her capacity to cook, her capacity to have a lot of things, a lot of clothes, for example, and also a lot of money. Okay, these are things that are really valuable. Of course, fortunately, the things are slowly changing, but in some villages, in some parts of southern Italy, all these things that you have named before are still important. Okay, so you are a girl, you have to be able to cook, you have to have a lot of money, not a lot of money, some money. You have also to have a lot of clothes for bed, for kitchen, for your house in general. Okay, yeah. Very similar, very similar.
Okay, thank you, Yvonne. And Claudia, have you chosen?
Yeah, in my case, I could use number 3. If you could cook a dish that makes someone feel love, what ingredients could you use? Why? Would you like to try a special aphrodisiac dish on a romantic day? Why not? Well, my case to conquer a heart could be by a stomach, yeah. And we have delicious food here, and we combine with wine as well. And I could start with a first course, could be seafood, yeah, with white wine, yeah, our first course. The second course could be meat with a red wine. And finally, I could prepare a dessert based on chocolate. Yeah, as well, we have another wine that could join. It's for more fruit, it's more sweet to join cakes and chocolates. Yeah, could be. This is the way I could. Well, when we are feeling in love, when we are in this stage that we are trying to conquer a man, or men are trying to conquer a women, our senses are so active, you know, our eyes,
Without aphrodisiacs.
we are touching, we are feeling everywhere. Our body is so active, you know. You are feeling the energy is around our body, and then because our senses are so sensitive, the food is making it work as well, feeling us the taste of food so strong. I mean, we are really feel the flavor of chocolate. We are really taste the wine, the red wine, or the sweet of the dessert, of the salt in the seafood. Yeah, you know, because we are so sensitive. We are feeling in love, and the food is helping us to enjoy good moments. What is eating something, feeding, yeah, and it helps. But I could say the strong thing that is conquer a woman is the intelligence and respect that the man has in front of us. Yeah, I could say that not just in the first time, during the old relationship, if the man is respecting us, we are able to give more of us. Even if we are not a good cooker, we try, because we want to contribute to our relationship like that, but it is a result of respect and love that the man has in front of us. Yeah, it's helping. But nowadays, we don't have enough time to cook, and sometimes we are doing a rice so in a bad way. Yeah, you have a pot with rice. Yeah, go. Yeah, but sometimes when we are have more time, but but as Tatiana said, sometimes it's not important the food. It is another things important, but we are evolving, we are changing because we have more responsibilities now. In the time when Tita was living, women are in the house doing house things, cooking, cleaning, and lots of because it's based on, I suppose it's based on the revolution, the Mexican Revolution. Yeah. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil, but it's based on this time. Yeah, and it is about in ending
19?
centuries.
Yes,
ending
1908.
Yeah, and then this is my recipe.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, just a comment. If cooking was necessary, or we would have to conquer our future husband's stomach, most of us were not married. When I got married, I didn't know how to cook a single thing. And then, if it was true, our boyfriends, husbands were in love with a chef. So, yeah.
Yvonne, would you know a dramatic situation? So when I got married, I didn't know to cook as well. But so my husband fell in love with me. But my mother-in-law sent me a lot of recipes to do the same recipe as she did. The same flavor, the same taste. I had to do that. Yeah, I was falling in love and I was doing so a lot of love and taking this recipe. So when we got the first year of our marriage, my husband gave me as a gift a book of recipes. Yeah, and from that he never accept failure in the food.
Wow. He was like Dr. Urbino. He was really strict when it was time to eat.
Similar. It was similar. Yeah, it was similar. Strong.
Wow.
Sorry, I cannot afford this. Sorry. It's so sweet. No. It's not with salt. Please, let me salt. Oh
my God.
What about the book, Claudia? Something like that.
In our case, such husbands just go hungry. Okay. Okay, ladies, it's time to finish our class. The next class will be on the 2nd of May. You know that now I have to divide my precious time onto 2 readings, one for adults and one for children. We have this experiment, yeah. We're reading a story for with twins and teens. So the next week is for teens, and on the 2nd of May, we will go on reading this book. But I want you to ask to read this book on your own up to page 33, okay? Please read chapter 2 and the bit of chapter 3, up to the page 33. Okay, and thanks for coming. It was a real pleasure to learn about different foods, opinions, and cultural moments from you all. Yeah, this book is only an idea for us to talk and discover things about culture. Thanks for coming, and see you in 2
See
weeks.
you, Victoria, and thank you so much for your kindness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy weekend.
See you next
Nice
time.
weekend. Bye-bye. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Enchiladas.
Chilaquiles and enchiladas is not the same.
Another rompope.
Never mind. Rompope and hoyo is not the same. See you.
As a lady. Drunk, but lady.